it's Melanie. Happy Sunday. So today I am not doing a candle collection video, but I wanted to do this particular video to kind of show you guys why I probably won't be doing like a collection type video anytime soon. And it's really because I do have quite a substantial backup stash that I am currently working my way through. I know that a lot of people would really like to see everything pulled out and sort of set up so that they can see how much of this I have and how much of that I have. I love personally watching videos like that too, and I always appreciate people who take the time to make videos like that, because it's an insane amount of work, which is exactly why I'm not ever going to do it. So my goal right now, and my goal for a while, has been whittling down my candle collection and not purchasing so excessively. I'm really trying hard to practice that, and it has been a little bit easier because I have really come to find that personally, a lot of the Bath & Body Works candles that I used to purchase, the newer ones are just not performing as well for me anymore. I'm still always going to pick up things from Bath & Body Works. I'm not boycotting them by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm just not going to buy the way that I used to. And I have been in that mode with Bath & Body Works for a while. So you haven't seen a ton of those hauls this year. You've seen a little bit more from HomeWorks. I happen to really enjoy the candles, and I'm finding that they're performing much better for me. And what's good about that situation is they are more expensive, and I hate having to pay shipping and handling for each set that I purchase, but it does kind of hold me back a little bit on buying a ton at any given time. So I do have a few HomeWorks candles in my quote-unquote backup stash, but at the same time, I don't have nearly as many as I do of the Bath & Body Works. So I feel like going forward, my goal is to continue to whittle down the backup stash of the Bath & Body Works candles, and I'm working through those by melting a lot of them. A lot of times when you see my monthly home fragrance empties, which I just uploaded this last, I think it was Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday, when I upload those videos, oftentimes you will see that I will put an entire candle of brand new Bath & Body Works candles that I don't intend on burning into a candle crock, and then that wax gets melted, it releases the fragrance, and then when I stop smelling the wax, then I take those out, and basically those candles are done at that point. So I'm doing that with quite a few of those candles, which is allowing me to get through them faster, and I like that. It's working for me, and yeah. So today, however, I am going to show you where I store my candles and how I store them. I know that that can be fascinating for some people as well. I'm just gonna warn you, it's not pretty. I don't have a beautiful display case. I know some people have these beautiful like cabinets and stuff that they just, you know, everything is neatly organized by fragrance or by color or, you know, by wax type or whatever. That's not me. We moved in April, and I just shoved everything into places. Places kind of all over the house. What I look for in terms of storing my candles is they need to be in a dark location. I don't have them exposed to light or excessive light. Needs to be somewhere within the house where things are kind of temperature controlled. So I don't store anything in an attic or like under the eaves. Like I have this little door right here that leads to this creepy little like troll closet where there's no air conditioning in there, and it gets crazy hot in the summer, and then it gets really cold in the winter. Like it's really cold in there right now. It's great for storing things like Christmas decorations, but it's not so great for storing things like candles. Like the temperature fluctuation isn't ideal. So if I'm giving you guys advice on how to store your candles, one, don't buy a ton like I did to have to work your way through, but also just keep them somewhere where it's dark. where they're not like exposed to light frequently, and just some place where the temperature is pretty like, you know, anywhere from like probably 67 to maybe like 70 degrees. Somewhere in there is probably the perfect, you know, place to store them, just in your house. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk with you guys around a few areas of the house and show you where I stash the vast majority. There's a few sprinkled throughout the downstairs as well, but I'll show you kind of how I store the bulk of everything. So hopefully you guys don't get sick from me walking around with the camera. Let's dive right in. You guys know I don't edit, so I'm not piecing together clips. We're gonna go on a little walk together, so let's do it. Okay, first off, in this room here, I have this little IKEA shelving system. I do utilize a couple of these on the bottom here to store my, so these are the mason jars. These are mostly the blackberry bramble tea and, oh look, there's a cinnamon sugar donut. I should take that out and burn it. And then my beloved raspberry peach macarons. So yeah, I store those in there. There's the original pink petal tea cake there, and then a peppered plum that I never burned. I should burn that and review it as like a throwback. Anyway, and then there is just a couple of Nest candles and another Bath and Body Works candle in here that is the vanilla cedar wood. I love that one. Well, I won't say I will never burn it, but anyway, so those are in there. So that's how I store some. If we come out here, there is a closet where there's a lot of Scentsy boxes. So I like to keep these Scentsy boxes so that I can switch out my seasonal warmers. So you guys know I got a bunch of these Christmas glow warmers. So that is what is in here. Some of these are going to be gifts. So, you know, I'm not keeping all of them. But, you know, there's like the champagne warmer, which is actually out downstairs right now. So most of these are just empty boxes. But I have some Homeworks candles in here. These are some holiday ones up on this shelf. There's a couple, well, there's a set of the fall right there. Some other backups down there. That's how I store my Scentsy. So just these little Sterilite containers, and I put like scents together, so bakery scents with bakery scents, and well, they're basically all bakery scents. So and there's my sweet plum pastry stash. Those are some candles that I haven't unpacked quite yet. But so this is a closet inside my house that is great for storing stuff like this because it's dark and it's temperature controlled. So there's one area, or I guess the second area. This is a guest room that we have in this house, and in this closet is where the bulk is. And this is why you will never see me unpacking all of these, because these boxes are all full to varying degrees. So this is all mostly my beloved what is this? No, I can't. Berry waffle cone. There we go. I just took lids from other candles and plopped them on here. So I think most of this is just berry waffle cone in this. There's some, I think, just spring, summer Bath and Body Works candles in there. I don't know what's in here. I think it's, never mind. I do know. It is apple crumb cake. Apple crumb cake? Is that what it's called? Underneath there are some more. There's some in here. I think these are actually a few Yankees that I have left. These are the last of my Yankees, and they are mostly, there's some, the white candle back there is sugared apple, and then these are all pumpkin wreath. What am I talking about? Harvest. Pumpkin wreath. That's what that is. There's another box down there. I don't know what candles are in there. This is labeled fall, so guess what's in here? Fall candles. So I have made a pretty decent dent in this one, and the one underneath it is full as well, obviously. So yeah, no, I'm never gonna pull all these out. I'm sorry, guys, but I love my channel, but I don't love it enough to take the time to do something like this. I'm way too practical, and this would be far too time consuming for me and I don't have the time. So that's why. So that's where a lot of them are stored, again, in a closet. These are candles that I am actually going to take back. I found the receipt from Bath and Body Works, and I guess this might be an interesting thing to show you guys. The blackberry tea leaf. I bought quite a few. I've burned several at this point. They all soot like crazy. So I'm just going to take what I have left back. It's not worth keeping. There's also just a couple of crates. Here we go. Let's do this. There's a couple crates under the bed with just a few of the fall candles that I picked up this year, but honestly, if I could find the receipts, I'd probably take them back. So, and then I'll show you guys one more area out here. So we have this like upstairs library area here, and on the bottom shelves, I purchased these. They're just cardboard boxes from Home Goods, and I have some of my candles stored in there. Again, they are away from light. They're kind of contained in here, which is nice. So I've got a few in there and a few in there. And then I will show you just, so this is our entryway here. That cabinet down there has a few of my Homeworks candles that I'm currently testing to do reviews on. So I like to keep those downstairs, and yeah, I keep them in there. But yeah, that's it, you guys. That is how I store my candles. It is basically just little areas where I can squirrel them away from the light. And yeah, my goal is to eventually just make this like a candle closet. So I want to whittle my stash down to where it only takes up maybe like one or two of these shelves, and then I'll have a shelf for Scentsy stuff, and that's it. But yeah, that's my goal, you guys. I don't want a huge collection anymore. I used to sell a lot of my candles on Mercari, but then that turned out to be a disaster. If Mercari didn't suck, I would definitely go back to selling a few more, but yeah, I don't trust that place anymore. So, but yeah, anyway, there you guys go. That's how I store my candles, and that is why I will never unpack all of them and make a video out of it. It's just, no, that's too much work. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. I hope this was helpful in some kind of way, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.